She was a young woman with a bright future ahead of her.
Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old Canadian student, had a love for travel and adventure. Her family and friends knew her as a kind soul, a creative spirit who documented her life through writing and photography. But Elisa's story takes a dark turn, a descent into a mystery that continues to haunt us. In January 2013, Elisa embarked on a solo trip across the United States. Her travels took her to sunny California, where she checked into the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles. The Cecil, with its own dark history, would become inextricably linked to Elisa's fate.
Days turned into weeks, and Elisa's family grew increasingly frantic. The only clue, a chilling and bizarre video captured by the hotel's security cameras.
The footage, released to the public, showed Elisa in the hotel elevator, behaving erratically as if trying to hide from someone or something. The last confirmed sighting of Elisa Lam was on January 31, 2013. She was seen on security footage alone in the Cecil Hotel's elevator.
Guests staying on Elisa's floor reported strange occurrences, flickering lights, unexplained noises, and a pervasive feeling of unease.
Investigators pieced together a timeline of Elisa's last known movements, relying on witness statements and security footage. She was seen talking to hotel staff, seemingly lucid and in good spirits. While the physical search for Elisa intensified, a parallel investigation unfolded online. Elisa was an avid blogger, using her online platform to document her travels and share her thoughts with the world.
The post, titled "Where Do You Hide When You're Nowhere?" was filled with cryptic phrases, dark humor, and a palpable sense of unease.
Internet sleuths, drawn to the mystery of Elisa's disappearance, dissected her blog, searching for clues within her words. Some dismissed her final post as the ramblings of a young woman struggling with mental health issues.
The Cecil Hotel, standing as a silent sentinel in downtown Los Angeles, already possessed a notorious reputation long before Elisa Lam stepped through its doors.
Over the years, the Cecil had been home to numerous suicides, accidental deaths, and unsolved murders.
Richard Ramirez, the infamous Night Stalker, had reportedly stayed at the Cecil during his reign of terror in the 1980s.
The Cecil's history, steeped in darkness and despair, added another layer of unease to the mystery of Elisa Lam's disappearance. Was Elisa's fate simply another tragic chapter in the hotel's long and troubled history? Days turned into weeks, and the silence surrounding Elisa Lam's disappearance grew deafening.
Detectives meticulously searched the Cecil Hotel, from its dimly lit hallways and cramped rooms to its sprawling basement and rooftop. They interviewed guests, staff, and anyone who might have crossed paths with Elisa in the days leading up to her disappearance.
Elisa's belongings, left untouched in her room, offered little insight into her state of mind or her whereabouts.
As the search expanded beyond the walls of the Cecil Hotel, a sense of unease settled over the city.
On February 19, 2013, almost 3 weeks after Elisa Lam's disappearance, a gruesome discovery sent shockwaves through the investigation and beyond.
Elisa Lam's body was found submerged in one of the hotel's rooftop water tanks. The access panel to the tank was open, and the ladder leading up to it was found down, suggesting that Elisa or someone else had been up there.
The rooftop, a labyrinth of pipes, vents, and machinery, offered a panoramic view of the city, but it also held an unsettling sense of isolation.
The discovery of Elisa's body in the water tank only deepened the mystery surrounding her death. The discovery of Elisa Lam's body sent chills down the spines of those following the case, but it was the release of a chilling piece of evidence that truly captured the world's attention. The LAPD, hoping to elicit tips from the public, released security footage from the hotel's elevator, capturing Elisa's final moments before her disappearance.
The video, grainy and unsettling, showed Elisa entering the elevator, her demeanor shifting between moments of apparent lucidity and bouts of erratic behavior. She pressed multiple buttons, seemingly unable to decide on a floor.
At times, Elisa stepped out of the elevator and into the hallway, her movements fluid yet strangely disjointed. As the investigation into Elisa Lam's death deepened, a more disturbing portrait began to emerge.
Her family confirmed that Elisa had a history of depression and bipolar disorder, a struggle she had bravely documented in her writings.
Her erratic behavior in the elevator, her seemingly paranoid delusions, and her fragmented online posts all pointed towards a mind in turmoil.
The possibility that Elisa's death was a tragic consequence of her mental illness cast a long shadow over the investigation.
The more investigators delved into Elisa's personal life, the more elusive her story became. In a strange twist of fate, a detail emerged from the investigation that sent chills down the spines of even the most seasoned investigators.
Around the time of Elisa's disappearance, the Cecil Hotel was at the center of a tuberculosis outbreak.
The test used to diagnose tuberculosis, known as the Lamb-Elisa test, shared a chillingly similar name with the victim, a coincidence that sparked a flurry of speculation and conspiracy theories. Some theorized that Elisa's death was somehow connected to the outbreak, perhaps a result of a botched experiment or a cover-up gone wrong.
The tuberculosis outbreak, while ultimately deemed unrelated to Elisa's death, highlighted the strange confluence of events surrounding the case. Despite the extensive investigation and the official ruling of accidental drowning, the case of Elisa Lam remains shrouded in mystery.
The LAPD, while concluding that no foul play was involved, acknowledged the unusual circumstances surrounding Elisa's death.
One of the most perplexing aspects of the case was how Elisa gained access to the roof in the first place.
While the LAPD theorized that Elisa might have found a way to bypass the security measures, some questioned whether a petite young woman could have overcome such obstacles alone and unnoticed.
The LAPD, while acknowledging the unusual circumstances, maintained that the evidence pointed towards accidental drowning. Years have passed since Elisa Lam's tragic death, but the mystery surrounding her final moments continues to haunt us. Officially, the case remains closed, a tragic incident attributed to accidental drowning. Yet, for many, a sense of unease lingers, a feeling that the puzzle pieces don't quite fit.
The LAPD's investigation, while thorough, left several questions unanswered, fueling speculation and debate that persists to this day.
Online forums buzz with theories, each post dissecting the evidence, scrutinizing the timeline, and searching for clues that might have been overlooked.
Some cling to the belief that Elisa's death was no accident, pointing to inconsistencies in the evidence and the LAPD's seemingly hasty conclusion. Others, while acknowledging the strangeness of the case, maintain that Elisa's mental state played a significant role in her demise.
The passage of time has done little to quell the fascination with Elisa Lam's story. If anything, the mystery has deepened, fueled by the internet's insatiable appetite for true crime and the enduring power of unanswered questions.
The Cecil Hotel, forever linked to Elisa's fate, continues to attract curious visitors drawn to its dark history and the lingering possibility that somewhere within its walls, the truth remains hidden.
The case of Elisa Lam stands as a chilling reminder that even in an age of surveillance and technology, some mysteries defy easy explanation. It's a story that continues to capture our imaginations, to challenge our perceptions, and to remind us that sometimes the most unsettling truths are the ones we may never fully uncover.
Echoes of Elisa, copycat theories, and internet infamy.
Elisa Lam's story, with its unsettling blend of mental illness, urban exploration, and unexplained death, has resonated deeply in the digital age. The chilling elevator footage has become a cultural touchstone, inspiring countless articles, videos, and even a horror film. The case has fueled speculation about copycat incidents and the internet's role in shaping true crime. Several disappearances have drawn comparisons to her case, often fueled by online speculation.
Law enforcement dismisses these claims, but the internet amplifies speculation, blurring lines between coincidence and copycat behavior.
Elisa Lam's story highlights the ethical complexities of consuming and disseminating true crime content. The internet has created an environment where speculation can spiral out of control, impacting investigations and causing pain for victims' families.
Elisa Lam's case serves as a cautionary tale reminding us that the line between fact and fiction can become dangerously blurred. Shadows of Doubt exploring possible motives.
The mystery of Elisa Lam's death hinges on a chilling question. Was it a tragic accident, a consequence of her own struggles, or something more sinister? If we entertain the possibility of foul play, the elusive nature of a motive deepens the enigma.
The LAPD, focusing on the evidence at hand, concluded that Elisa's death was likely accidental, a result of her mental state and the unfortunate circumstances surrounding her access to the rooftop. But for those who suspect a darker truth, the lack of a clear motive only fuels the fire of speculation.
Could Elisa have been the victim of a random act of violence, a chance encounter gone horribly wrong? The Cecil Hotel, with its transient population and history of attracting troubled souls, was no stranger to crime. Or was Elisa targeted, singled out for reasons unknown?
Perhaps someone lurking in the shadows recognized her vulnerability, exploiting her mental state for their own twisted purposes. Theories abound, each attempting to weave a narrative from the scant threads of evidence. Some point to the alleged presence of a stalker, someone who might have preyed on Elisa's trusting nature and love for adventure. Others delve into the realm of the occult, speculating about ritualistic killings or the hotel's rumored connection to dark forces.
Yet, without concrete evidence, these theories remain just that, tantalizing possibilities that dance at the edges of our understanding. The true motive, if there is one, remains locked away, a ghost in the machine of Elisa's unsolved case.
Ghosts in the Machine, the elusive search for a suspect.
The absence of a clear suspect in Elisa Lam's case is perhaps the most frustrating aspect of this enduring mystery. The lack of DNA evidence and inconclusive security footage hampered the investigation. They examined the possibility of a disgruntled employee or a chance meeting that turned deadly.
Despite their best efforts, investigators were unable to identify anyone with a clear motive or opportunity. The search for Elisa Lam's killer remains an open wound, a reminder of the limitations of even the most thorough investigations. A haunting legacy, Elisa Lam's enduring impact.
The tragic death of Elisa Lam continues to resonate deeply, a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring power of unanswered questions. Her story, forever intertwined with the Cecil Hotel's dark allure, has captivated the world.
Beyond the speculation, Elisa's case has left an indelible mark on our collective consciousness, prompting important conversations about mental health awareness and urban safety.
Elisa's struggles with mental illness have shed light on the often invisible challenges faced by millions. Her story has sparked a dialogue about recognizing the signs of mental distress and seeking help.
The online community has played a vital role in raising awareness about mental health issues, using her story as a catalyst for empathy and advocacy.
The Cecil Hotel has become a stark reminder of the hidden dangers in bustling cities. Elisa's death has prompted discussions about hotel safety and the vulnerability of travelers.
Her story serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder to be vigilant and prioritize our safety.
The online community has shown its capacity for compassion and collective action. In the aftermath of Elisa's death, countless individuals came together online to share information and offer condolences.
Elisa's story has revealed the power of the internet to connect us and inspire empathy and resilience. Even in the face of darkness, the human spirit's capacity for empathy can shine through,